I don't think YouTube was the problem.
It was.
Oh,
It was.
Facebook. Okay.
Next on the and Facebook too, but this was it too.
What about the fight itself though?
Oh yes, the fight itself. All right, so hey, so I'll be honest with you, I ain't paying attention to none of that. I don't pay attention to none of that. Ray J ain't doing nothing but trying. I knew he was gonna win. Nothing about my win. I'm not knowing about the win. He went in there playing.
Yeah, I just saw Orlando acting a fucking
playing.
And then come to find out, I think he was the whole time he was fucking around, being crazy on these interviews because he popped up with all his sense with his wife somewhere. So
Orlando, What?
He's like, yeah, I think that nigga was trolling about doing all that blah, 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 bullshit as well too. The nigga been trolling us the whole time. Keep in mind, he is an actor. He been in the industry for years. Okay, since childhood. Okay, he's Major Pain, little boy. So
he's seen it all.
He could definitely pull the wool over our eyes.
He's seen it. And this was back when reality TV was like damn near reality TV.
When you try it with the salted caramel directly at the bottom.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Get in there. Get in there. Get that.
It was just toasted. Toasted hazelnut.
Yes.
Oh my god. You should have never did this.
I'm sorry.
You should have never did this.
I know to never do this again.
So fucking good. Unless it's vegan.
Yeah.
Or non-dairy. One or two.
Right.
Dairy tell you up. But anyway, it's all right. I'll be all right. I'll suffer through. I'll just have to suffer through because it's too good. I can't. I don't got my strength at that dip. Yeah. My discipline. Woo, Jesus. And it's, it's small. So it's like in my brain, I'm like,
it's like, oh, it's not a lot.
It's not like a whole, tub.
And then we're doing half of a small one. You know what I'm saying? So it's even.
Get back up in here.
Well, yeah.
All right. No.
What else is on the docket, girl?
All right. So. All right. So let me see. So this is kind of.
Coco jokes.
Oh, Coco and Donovan.
I love how you tweeted like, "We're finally married. Can you follow me back now?"
I'm fucking dead.
Oh, but see, I love a girl that mind her motherfucking business. I love a girl that shut her mouth. I love a girl that keep it under wraps. Honey, you don't know. You can see me date a nigga, but I'm not following him. Okay, because that's how y'all like to keep tabs. Unemployed you gotta be to be going up and down somebody's motherfucking follower list to see do they follow someone.
Okay.
Oh, they still following.
Y'all be watching though.
Oh, they still together. Why are you?
Y'all be watching.
Why are you so unemployed? That's my question to you. Why are you big unemployed? Because the fact that I didn't know if Megan and Glorilla. Yes, it does look like a penis. We know. With the fact that I didn't know Megan and Glorilla didn't follow each other till some bitch brought that to my attention on the internet. Like
that was honestly the worst thing for the internet to ever figure out is when niggas unfollow each other.
Speculation City. You
just be like, bitch. Oh my God, what? Like now it's just like you said, now all the rumors get to start and then the allegations and what had happened and things like that. So, girl, shout out to them. The wedding looks beautiful. The dress, the veil. I love a good veil that got the writing on it, bitch.
I was just gonna say the picture that she took, the one that I saw where she was alone in her dress.
Yeah,
bitch, that looked so editorial. I thought she was selling it.
Okay, bitch.
I thought she was modeling it for sale.
Let me tell you something.
Okay, because it was so
the
good.
Wedding dress creator.
Chocolate covered strawberry, you know the deal.
Okay, the wedding dress creator, shout out to you, girl. You did those things. However, all the different looks, I loved it. So cute. So cute. What else did I like? Oh, I like that the aisle was nice and wide. More y'all need to do that. If anything, I like watching the weddings so that I can start giving, advice to make sure that things can go well. Because this event costs a lot of money. You don't want things to go wrong. So it just be like little shit. The aisle, bitch, had to be. First of all, they had a ballerina coming down doing the flowers. Bitch, a beautiful ballerina. Like dead ass. Like you remember when you was a little girl in the little box that you had in the ballerina and she just was cute as fuck. That's how she looked. And she just was so graceful and beautiful and just and had the petals just.
Oh my God. See,
It
I
just
just
looked
looked
like a beautiful land. Just okay. And then, like I said, it was nice and wide and they had the candles. So, like I said, because you never know if your dress is so big that it's just like you knocking shit over.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was very scary for me. When I was in the wedding for my homegirl, I had the big goddamn thing under the dress. So
the hoop dress.
Girl, and I'm sitting up there
Lord.
walking like, see, I can't be the bridesmaid that knock all the shit over, bitch, before the goddamn wedding. I can't then have all the pictures of me doing that shit. No. Absolutely not.
Editorial pictures like,
right. Okay. Just, oh shit. Oh, my bad. Just no. What the hell? So they had that. You know, the little dance was a little awkward. I ain't gonna lie. I wish I would have danced to something. I felt like y'all didn't even know the words to the song. Like, we need real, like, where y'all at home? You know what I'm saying? We all at home just in the living room on a Sunday cleaning and shit. What's the song y'all like to listen to? I know it wasn't no damn. What's his name? He be singing some random shit. These are no, okay.
who?
He be singing. It's a motion party. You cannot get in. Now I don't drink gin.
Auntie.
Okay. What's another one you might know? Okay, all right, never mind. Anyways, so,
baby, some young nigga, they was dancing to some young nigga.
Bad bitches love me. Damn, no, that's the same song.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
But yeah, so other than that, look, cute. Shout out to Sierra and Russell.
Yep.
For putting these people together.
Yep.
Okay, because
these fine young black people.
Y'all 2 for 2 now or some shit. Whatever prayer you did, Sierra, that mug is multiplying, child. Like that mug is dead ass. I mean, everybody need to just print that mug off, child, and just put it up on the wall. If that's some shit that you trying to
Here's
do.
the thing, you can say it, but if you ain't got no spiritual connection, if you don't believe it, it ain't gonna work. You have to do the work in order for the prayer to work. Hello. That's why faith, work without faith is dead.
Hello, somebody.
You can recite that girl's prayer all you want to. Ooh. You won't even take your ass to the gym.
Ooh.
You won't even commit to a fucking daily facial regimen. You won't even commit to like just regular daily shit. Because the thing about being in marriage and partnership, we had a conversation similar like this off of the air about like one of the main reasons why I choose not to get into relationships because I actually know what a relationship needs and entails. And one, I'm not ready to give that of myself. And two, the supply of people that are also ready to give it is incredibly low. Okay?
Well,
you have to be comfortable with yourself first before you go and try to mate with anybody else.
Talk about it.
Ask for the prayer, part of the prayer where she focused on herself first, because if you think Sierra did a prayer where she was just like, Lord, send me a man, you are sadly mistaken. Especially a woman that has had priors like Sierra. That's why I said even before I started my walk to Jesus, I always was of the ilk of, I'm not praying to God for a man. I'm just not doing it. The Lord is so powerful and big and expansive, and I'm going to ask him for a man.
Come on now.
That's what I'm going to ask the Lord for a man. He can part the seas, wake the dead,
blind,
cure the blind, heal leprosy, all sorts, and I'm going to ask him.
Okay.
For a man. No, if you don't get out of God's face with that bullshit, bro, God is not a genie. He's not a lamp, okay? You all are missing the forest for the trees. All you heard is Sierra's prayer and let me get it so I can get me a man. That is not, and that is proof positive that why that prayer will not work for you. Because you just think that's all it is.
And it might actually work for you, but it's not going to work for you in the way that you want it to. Like you might fuck around and get your man, but it ain't gonna be the one that God said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
So therefore, it don't work for you. Because if God didn't send him, it ain't working for you. That ain't what it was.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be some on some damn.
It's gonna be
who
also,
the fuck did I marry?
You basically fucking the same nigga in a different font. Because you won't go do the work. So you could choose, quote unquote, choose better. Because that is one slight point these little red pill niggas got, even though they are bandying the point. The point is, though, you do have a personal responsibility for who you choose. Now, how that motherfucker turn out is not on you. But you ignoring the warning signs before they get to that big fuck up is kind of on you. Because a lot of the time, women, we are taught to ignore things. We are socialized and born and bred to ignore things or to take things as they are, or that's just the way that it is. And it ain't.
Well, I think
it ain't
even,
that for you or for nobody else.
I think even just a step further than that, I think not only are we kind of conditioned to ignore and be silent, but I think men are also conditioned to feel like their feelings are the only ones that matter. And that's the part that is so tough to deal with. Because it's like, obviously in a relationship, everybody's feelings matter. Everybody's feelings. But sometimes you're not even able to see when you're making it all about you. And I think a lot of times men have this like inherent like reaction sometimes, especially when they're being called out about something. Because I was watching Oprah, like she's like basically doing this series about about married women who are emotionally checking out of their marriage because apparently divorce, the rate has like slowed down or something like that. But it's because women are like, bitch, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up, chill. I'm just sit back here, drink my little martini at the end of the night. He gonna be upstairs, I'm gonna be downstairs. The children gonna be at their little house, a little party child. I'm gonna be on my little Facebook scrolling away, and you know what I'm saying, whatever. Maybe we don't make love tonight, Shannon, but at least I got my little air conditioning, okay, with my 3,500 square foot house and things like that, child. Okay, got my little got my little martini bar downstairs.
Go to the gazebo, out to my she shed.
Let me turn on my little global lights, my little bulb lights and things like that. And so she was doing this series, and this one white lady was like, and I told my husband, like, I want to be connected with you. Like, I want to, like, my emotionally, like, I want to, you know, get to another level. And he was just like, well, why can't you just be quiet? Why can't you just go along with the program? You always got to complain about something, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so sad. Because to me, I just feel like when it comes down to your mate or your husband or your girlfriend or whatever, just whatever relationship you're in, even if it's just your fucking friend, even if it's like your fucking, who you working with, you gotta be able to say how you feel about something. You have to be able to have some sort of transparency. If someone is not allowing you to do that, then that's when you really got to sit up here and ask yourself, like, what the fuck am I doing here? But I feel like it's hard for men to really see, because they're so used to it being about this. So like when you're used to something, it's hard to break that fucking pattern and not feel like attacked or like away. And so I feel badly for men at the same time, where while even though it's kind of like y'all the ones that kind of like don't be listening, it's like at the same time I get it, because you're in this world where you kind of get handed everything. So like when you do gotta work for something, you kind of like, bitch, what the fuck is your problem? You just trying to make it hard for me. You ain't trying to, you know, what the fuck. And so anyway, I hope that Donovan and Coco have that relationship where they can just talk about shit. Because if there's nowhere else that you can talk about something, it need to be with your person. It need to be in your marriage. It need to be in a relationship, whatever that is, even if it's not a romantic. People need to be able to say how they feel and not feel judged for that. They need to be able to say how they feel and actually someone understand them and not just react to what is being said. Like, understanding can honestly bridge and again create some sort of evolution where now you get to another level of communication where you can actually be in this person's mind and understand them. What do you want that from your partner?
I mean, that'd be helpful. But I don't know. I see what you're saying, but I can't feel bad about that shit because you can only be given so much grace on that shit.
Yeah.
More than likely, before the checking out happens, you were told.
Yeah.
You
That'd
were
be the problem right
warned.
there.
Y'all had, I'll do, and you just once it is very apparent that you truly don't give a fuck and you probably never actually gave a fuck, then yeah, it's easy to check out or get divorced at that point because what are you here for?
Yeah.
You serve no purpose in my life. I would much rather do this shit by myself. Like I could have my own fucking cheat shed and shit. You might have to say no.
No, because it's gonna just turn off. I don't want it to turn off.
Mm.
But anyways, we go ahead, yeah.
But it's just there's no point. Ain't no point in continuing this shit. It's just a waste of fucking time. It truly is a waste of your time and mine. There's a podcast, well, a comedy couple who have a podcast and they're going through a divorce now because he basically red pilled himself. You know what I'm saying?
How do you red pill your fucking self?
Well, you start. Unfortunately, it's very common because there's a lot of divorces that were happening within the last 2 to 3 years because of it. Men who otherwise were loving husbands and committed partners started watching these podcasts and started listening to these dude bros and shit. And then they started, questioning their wives and started making sexist comments. It's just like kind of like a slow snowball. So the Tom Segura guy started off, overweight, not an attractive guy, but his whole shtick was being cold and cynical, but that was funny, right? And he gets married. Her name is Christina, and she's also a comedian, and they, doing really well. They got a podcast together, da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
But then he starts red pilling himself. He starts losing weight and going to the gym and buying Ferraris and Rolexes and joking about divorcing his wife and bringing in OF models as her replacement as a joke. Like it just it got real ugly, real nasty. You know what I'm saying? So now they don't do the podcast together anymore. Now it's she does an episode, he does an episode type of shit. And it's just, don't ruin a good thing. That's why they said don't go chasing waterfalls, bro. That's it. That's what they mean. That's what they mean. Like the grass is not green on the other side. You are chasing what you think masculinity is, what you think a man is, and the type of man you always wanted to be. Because let's keep that a buck. You are being the person that you've always wanted to be, the kind of guys that you were always jealous of. Guys who had money, guys who had, went to the gym, things like that. And you were just a fat, lowly comic, and you felt that Christina was the best you can do. And now you feeling yourself, and now Christina ain't enough for you.
What's that little boy song?
What?
Like, I call her phone. You never heard a little boy? You heard him. She don't pick up.
I don't know the songs. I just see the clip about him, but I don't know his music. Yeah. But again, those are feelings of a child.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not. Yeah, no, facts.
Yeah, those are feelings of a child.
Which is my point.
You're a 50-plus-year-old man doing that stupid ass shit. Fake alpha male. Yeah. Because he's was a part. Because how he got on was through the Joe Rogan pipeline. So he was on Joe Rogan's show and just filled with unfunny hacks that use racism as comedy, because that's where that Kill Tony motherfucker came from, talking about Puerto Rico is a floating island of garbage and all this other stupid shit, and did the racist shit on the roast. Like this is the stock of where these people come from, through these roided up, washed up, has been dude bro podcast motherfuckers taking peptides and fucking looks maxing and trying to go to the gym and trying to, buying Bitcoins and all this other stupid ass shit. Just a bunch of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So prayerfully, you get you a man that is comfortable being the man that he is. So therefore, he does not have to go chase what he thinks a man is. But again, that comes back to you ladies recognizing those red flags, because especially in the day and time that we live in, they're very apparent. They're not even red. These motherfuckers are like bright yellow. They're like orange. They're like fuchsia. They're like hyper electric crimson. I don't know, whatever special color. These are the brightest fucking flags I've ever seen in my life.
No, it's not hard to miss.
It's so easy to stop talking to a motherfucker like, now.
Whoa, it's a mile up. Let me go and get off on this exit.
It's so easy to stop talking, to see that type of shit in my way. And so the women that are getting divorces are women that are like, what happened to you? This is not. Now you feel it's cute and funny to disrespect me now? Like, this shit is crazy. Fine wine. What's up? What up, Mr. Stallion? Welcome back. Yes. So they blame women for everything, always going back and forth with women having to go overseas to get and then thank you, Dimitri, bringing that up. So some guy who is a passport bro who has been facilitating these parties overseas in Colombia was denied entry for sex tourism. That's where that gooning shit is gonna get you. You thought you could just go to another man's country and try to pimp out his women? No, they get to pimp out their women. Your black ass don't get to come out there and pimp out their women. Absolutely not. Talking about I'm helping men find love by throwing bikini parties in mansions. That's how you gonna find love?
There was this one creator that he was on Instagram and he was naming off all these different red pill things, and he was like, the Tate brothers are an insecure man like idea of security.
Absolutely.
And so it just made a lot of sense to me in that they sell the insecurity. They sell the thing that people, think is reality. When we all know at the end of the day, the women don't be happy, child. They be trying to pretend like it's all good. Because at the end of the day, substance is always going to be that superficial shit all the time. It can, whatever. For the moment, microwaves, it's cool. For the moment, what I'm saying, McDonald's and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your little taco grande.
Until that shit set on your stomach and then you running for the hills into that bathroom.
And then you be looking for that beef stew. You be looking for that, homemade baked chicken with mashed potatoes, a little biscuit. You be looking for that real oven, like, nigga, substance. We crave it, honestly. At some point, once it's just everything's been microwaved and just real so quick with it, and you get all of the things, the quote unquote things that you wanted.
But this goes back to why I don't feel bad for them, because it's like they are fully aware of the world that you're talking about. They're fully aware that they don't get to be held responsible for a lot of shit, or they get to skirt responsibility. That's why the weaponized incompetence is a thing. You mean to tell me you smart enough to go out here and make all this money and be the supervisor and the boss of your job, but you're not smart enough to know how to load laundry? You're not smart enough to know how to fucking load a dishwasher. You're not smart enough or you're not fast enough to be able to clean up after yourself and the kids. It's bullshit. Yes, you can. You don't want to. That's why I will never feel bad for you motherfuckers, because you know this. You know how the system has been set up for you. You look for women to blame themselves and not love themselves enough and be indoctrinated enough to allow you to keep doing that shit that you do. And then, like you said, once a motherfucker's smart enough to catch on, then you want to start gaslighting because your insecurities have now been put up because the motherfucker done woke up. No, I actually don't like this. Actually, why are you being such a bitch? Why are you changing? You didn't used to do that. Well, I bet you I can find me somebody. And then that's how you get numb. That's how you just go to your fucking shit and drink yourself into a fucking stupor because you don't care anymore. Or you be like Remy Ma, you go out here on motherfucking On the Radar and you rapping about a nigga that you claim you don't fuck with no more. I need you to go reconcile that, get away from that penis and go focus on yourself. So that way, the next man you entertain, you'll be smart enough to be like, yeah, this sounds a lot like the last nigga I was with. But a lot of you, like I said, just go get the same motherfucker in a different font because you were traumatized and you won't go untraumatize your motherfucking selves. These niggas are not stupid. They're not dumb. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. I don't feel bad for these niggas, not ever. Because the day you dated that motherfucker, you're not the first motherfucker that told him whatever the fuck it is you telling him. I guarantee you. Especially if he has a child. The nigga been told. What they say, why you have to repeat it to something about a woman with a black eye? She'd already been told once or some shit like that. The joke applies to you niggas. Like, I've already kicked you on the left nut. Would you want me to kick you on the right nut?
Oh my God.
You've been kicked in the nuts. I gotta kick you in both nuts? So, anyway.
Well, that's why I feel a level of sadness and everything, just because I can feel the nut.
You can feel sadness.
I feel the nut kicking.
But
I feel the nuts being kicked, and it's kind of like, they just out there.
Yeah.
You didn't be dude, they're just out there. And sometimes you gotta come across a nigga that don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? To show you that, yeah, you on the ground with your nuts and holding them. But don't let it happen again.
But he
because
will.
You don't. But see, hopefully, we can see hope and people like, Russell, and hopefully Donovan, and hopefully Glorilla and her man, and hopefully, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hold out hope.
I'm not holding out hope for Glorilla because Glorilla, I don't trust Glorilla's choices.
I'm gonna hold it hope.
But so okay.
So, but yes, that was a beautiful wedding.
Yes.
So everybody looked gorgeous.
These dudes doesn't realize they are. Yeah, well, and again, that's another burning building that I can't keep excusing niggas from running in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, y'all think that shit is cute? Y'all think y'all can turn a racist into a housewife? That's your ministry, bro. I ain't got no place for it. Not yours, Dimitri, but anybody else that do that. Child, we be trying to tell.
Let's get to quirks and content.
Yes. What you got?
I'm honestly so ready for Real Housewives of Atlanta to be over. Like, if y'all could just speed this up. Like, this round of Real Housewives, whether it be Orange County, whether it be Atlanta, what's the other one that was on? Beverly Hills is on right now. No. It's Orange County right now. Orange County and Real Housewives of Atlanta. But it's just like everybody is just really on my nerves. Everybody's just really on my nerves. And I'm just ready for it to be over and just get to the meat and the potatoes of everything. I hate when y'all try to split up the fucking shit. I appreciate it only because of the fact I don't really have so much time to just get to all the things. But I think my biggest issue is just that we can clearly see that Shamia and Portia love each other, but boundaries have been crossed. And on top of the fact that Kelly is just punching in the clock, she is Shamia's friend, but she's also like, bitch, I gotta pay my bills. And unfortunately, you and Simon cannot afford another child, let alone 5, because I got 4 kids and taking care of everything that y'all got going on. So Kelly got to also, you know what I'm saying, make sure that she still has a contract with Real Housewives of Atlanta next year. So there's only so much that she can do in terms of her and Shamia's relationship. I I just hate seeing friendships fall apart. That's just my thing. I'm ready for y'all to get to it and just apologize to each other because that's all the fuck that it be needing. And that's really what be pissing me off. It don't be nothing serious. Nobody got slapped.
Yeah.
Some of y'all be doing that. Nobody got slapped. Nobody stole no money.
Yeah.
You know.
All this is yet. Because let's be clear. Folks need storylines. So all shit ain't happened yet. But go ahead.
Well, yet. Okay.
Yet.
So to me, it's like because there's still like room for that, like just apologizing and saying I should have never said that, and whatever. Maybe it takes a little minute for y'all to get back cool, whatever the fuck. But just this whole cringy scenes of y'all, and then we just skirting around the whole situation, and you know what was it? Oh, because Shamia said Happy Pride. Now everybody's mad at Shamia because she said Happy Pride because Portia just came out as gay.
Well, I don't even watch this show, and I could almost guarantee you she said that shit shadily. She didn't say that like Happy Pride.
I mean, I think
being how
to
their
me,
relationship is.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think out of all the things that someone who's known you since you was a child that you could have said that was shady, that was damn good shade. That was damn good. Because she could have said, your mama booked your brother. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say like the things that she could have said. But out of all the things that she could have said, to say Happy Pride, I feel like that's actually low key like bitch, you still my bitch. You still my bitch.
Somebody tweeted that they think that Shamia and Portia have bumped purses before, and that's why their friendship is like how it is. And I'm like, you know what? I don't put it past the people, child. Cause I don't know, I don't watch this shit at all. But Portia has always given me dingbat. She's only smart in the areas that she needs to be smart, and she said fuck everything else. So she always has given me bird brain behavior and activity. I can clearly see her doing some fake gay shit while also probably simultaneously thumping on her Bible, being anti-gay. That's very Southern of you. While probably privately licking on pussy or whatever the fuck. Because people was always saying that Cordell was gay when y'all was together too. So I remember that too. So I wouldn't put it past them. Cause it just the type of, just because again, I've only seen clips, but the way they be going back and forth, it's just giving ex-girlfriend, ex-bitch, ex-closet. We used to be closer than that type of energy. And I don't know.
Get that. I get very much that they were really friends, and the careers or the attention.
Yeah, because I'm like, what career? What career?
Got in the way, and everybody's being immature, and everybody's still very young. Like in the mind.
We'll take your word for it because you watch these bitches.
So, anywho, you wanna do this one before you do your coaching?
Yeah, because we're gonna fuck around, this shit gonna melt.
Okay.
All right, so last one is chocolate brownie bomb.
Chocolate brownie bomb.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, it had a little swirl on it. Okay, I'm good.
They all had swirl.
Okay. Very nice. We got the chocolate. I feel that I'm just going to be eating chocolate covered strawberries. I feel that it's going to be like a mousse.
Yeah.
Like a chocolatey chocolatey cherry mousse, like birthday cakey, like 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. With the brownie.
It's like biting right into a ho-ho. I'm biting right into a Susie Q.
It's definitely that one brownie with the like pink and yellow and blue dots. Pink and yellow and blue dots. And it's like Walmart. Like, what's Debbie? Is it Debbie? I don't know who that. Well, we got.
Of course, it's busting with the. Of course, it's perfect with the one.
It's giving period time. It's giving cycle. You know, when you just need to calm the fuck down, get your little chocolate, a brown little wine. Woo! Yeah. Yeah.
Like a wine mudslide.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wine mudslide. Yes. Yeah. Wow. Delicious. What is your quirks and content? So, by the way, for those of you that don't know, quirks and content is the segment of the show where we discuss the different shows we're watching, you know, clips we saw, whatever.
Movies we're excited about.
Because everything goes with wine, especially what you're watching. So, what is yours, friend? Last week was so great. Everybody loved the prime time. That was, bro.
Yeah, man.
Y'all got to make sure y'all watch that.
Can't wait. Can't wait. So my quirks and content is, you know, on a humbug today. Had a great day with family. Went to church. My grandma's birthday is in a few days, and she'll be turning 85.
Wow.
A blessing. Thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
Having a praying grandmother, huh?
Okay.
A matriarch. Okay. Somebody who Jesus actually listens to in my family. Okay. Because when my granny pray, baby, it gets done. Okay. I mean, like 24 hours, it get done.
I feel that.
So anywho, but yeah, we had a lovely day at church with family and stuff. You know, sermon wrapping up. You know, stomach get the you know. So where we going after this? Because you know we all don't be at church together normally like that. And so we decided to go to Olive Gardens. We went and had a nice little lunch, and then you know, we didn't want the day to end. So I said, well, you know, we should go to the movies. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, we should go to the movies. I said, we should go see Spider-Man. Yes.
I love good Spider-Man.
Listen, that is how I was indoctrinated into the Marvel Universe. Tobey Maguire is my forever Spider-Man.
Oh, for sure.
I think I told y'all on No Way Home, bitch cried when Tobey came with my script. I mean, it felt like I saw a long lost family member when that man came on my screen. I was like, being black killing Toby is crazy. That's the only time I time.
Yeah, we'll acknowledge the white
because other one is Kunta Kinte. Okay. But yeah, so just sitting in my seat, and this is the first Marvel movie I have seen since Endgame. That was years ago. Okay.
Endgame fucked up every movie.
It just made the expectations for everything like
truly
the fuck up here. Yeah. Like I'm saying, like so. Admittedly, so with the shows and the other like series and stuff, it just to me it just became oversaturated. It became hard to keep up with, and I didn't care about every character like that.
Yeah.
I didn't get into Loki. I wanted to, but I just never took the time to sit down and get into it.
I didn't.
Because I like Tom Hiddleston. I like his Loki stuff, you know, all that stuff. But
Hulk took him was like.
That
was great.
And then just getting more like the little nugget backstories because it does help when you're watching the movies. Actually, I take that back. Well, no, that was the last one I seen in the theater. I want to say the last Marvel movie I saw was Thor: Love and Thunder, which I didn't think it was that terrible, but people said it was fucking horrible. But Christian Bale acted his motherfucking ass off. And first of all, how the fuck you get Christian Bale in a Marvel movie? That because Christian Bale, honey, that's like putting what's that name? The nigga from Oppenheimer, the one that don't smile ever, Taron Killam or whatever fucking thing. That's like trying to put him in any motherfucking thing. Anyway, but went to go see Spider-Man. Man, it was so good.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Spider-Man still holding up the mantle. You know, R.I.P. Aunt May. You should already know that from Endgame. You know, shit out. But you know, I like how. He was visiting her grave and stuff, and there was like a touching moment in there. There's a special character who I'm not gonna ruin, but it's a character we all know and love. But it's like I think we're rebooting her origin story to introduce her, and I'm I was excited. I will say it's the young lady from Stranger Things, Sadie Sink, not 11, but Max, the one that running up that hill, made a deal with God. I love that song. I loved that song before the show, but now every time I hear that song, I just think about her ass in a coma. I'm like, they've ruined this song for me, low key, because I just see her just laid out, right? Yeah. But she did great. She's one of those. I think like she gives me Dakota Fanning vibes, like just a young actress. Like, oh, she's gonna like she's eating
She got it
at a young age. Like, yeah, she got it. So, great movies. Zendaya, of course, Tom, and it's just like knowing that they're married. And watching him in this movie, it just kind of put a different layer on it. Mm-hmm. And just trying to think of how they have to act in those situations while actually actively dating and being in love, and what depth did that add to the characters and all this shit. So
wow. That's a good point.
Yeah, so really good movie. Really great movie. Can't wait for Doomsday, because that is coming out in December. And it kind of set the motion to get the ball rolling for Doomsday. Mm-hmm. The Punisher, I like how he had his screen time now, so we're just still steadily dropping, introducing characters,
Easter eggs as they call them.
But I had a good time. Had a great time with my family. The reclining seats.
Okay, hello. Which y'all went to World Park?
We went to that's good. We went to a B&B theater.
Nice.
When they summer Liberty.
Okay.
We originally wanted the 3:00 show, but didn't make it in time for the 3:00 show. Then there was a 4:00 show, no problem. But the 4:00 show, all the good seats were sold out. So then we had to go to Liberty so we can get the better seats. So, but yeah, so that was my course of content. It was a great movie. Shout out to TV on the Radio, which I just found out last week that was a black rock band. They're no longer together because I think one of the members unfortunately passed away. But when the song came on, I was like, and that's what I love about Marvel. Whoever is in charge of the music at Marvel, you know what song to play for what motherfucking scenes. I gotta give it to y'all. But when that, hey, my baby, won't you lay your hands on me? And it just really went with the action scenes and all that. So shout out to TV on the Radio. I miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? I miss my 96.5 The Buzz days, and I was listening to all that good alternative rock. But yeah, great movie. What else can I say without saying too much? I like the antagonist, because I was kind of telling my mom a little bit about it, oh, this not their final form. Their final form is such and such, and that's a bad motherfucker. Da 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 da. So just kind of giving that little feedback in between and shit like that. But the storyline was good. Just him having to, for not so much a spoiler because she just did the last one where he was with Doctor Strange. He had to basically make a deal that if I get you out of this, the reality that you're going to turn back into, nobody in your immediate life is going to remember you. You're going to come back and basically just be a ghost. You know what I'm saying? And him desperately wanting MJ to remember him and wanting Ned to remember him and just blocking himself away and just stalking them niggas on social media and watching him in his room being sad. But I got to go out here and save the world. It was a lot, bro.
I love that. But
he homes in, he
grounds
in with his actual the arachnid that lives inside, because that's the other thing too, his human to spider level is going out of control, and so he has to control that, because now he's naturally making webs. He's like, what the fuck? At first, no, because I didn't know that Toby was the only one that naturally made webs. The other two did not naturally make webs. So honestly, Toby, to my opinion, is the only one that actually went by canon to become Spider-Man. The other two just kind of fell into it. Great movie. Please go
Well,
see it with your family.
Let me tell you something.
Loved it.
I love Missing Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man.
Love Missing Spider-Man. Because, first of all, like you said, Toby. Yeah, that Spider-Man was quite literally like that's the only Spider-Man.
But then you got Green Goblin too. Like what a villain,
man!
What a fucking villain,
and even
bro.
His son. Everybody just did their fucking
Honestly, job, bro.
Aunt May, my God, like this the acting level. And so for me, it's like while I have that regard for him always, I gotta give it to Tony Morales.
Oh, the Dominican one?
I have to give it to him because it was that movie that I saw.
Ooh, excuse me.
That really made me say, you know what? I'm making Puff Chronicles. It was that movie. It was that movie. And I give the credit to Left Eye in my book and to the Spider-Man, the Miles Morales, the Spider-Verse, because it's something about the entrepreneur journey or just the journey to leveling up period or evolving period that Spider-Man speaks to, like truly speaks to, like you having these talents or whatever and you feeling like, nigga, this big ass world, I gotta go save it and da 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 da, but I'm just little old me and I got my family and I gotta go to school and I like this girl and shit. But then I got these I just randomly got bit by this spider, the bug, as they say, you know. And I need to give my talents to the world, but I be getting my ass whooped.
Oh yeah, shout out to the CGI or whatever. When I tell you, like, I felt beat the fuck up.
Okay.
Watching that movie. Because the way they had him just bounce off the building, falling on shit, flopping. I was just like, I know you superhuman, baby. I know you are.
You are all types
of power. I know that shit hurts so bad. Like you're literally falling out of the sky and you're just gonna hit somebody's fire escape, bitch, and then just dangle. What the fuck, bro?
It hit a couple things going down.
I mean, just flat.
I mean, you truly get your ass beat. And then dealing with loss like that, right? So like people in your life that you love dearly, acting like they don't fucking know you, that shit is insane. That shit is a mind fuck. And so that's why I just love Spider-Man so much, because it gives a face to the words that maybe people don't necessarily have the capacity to say or the knowledge to be able to speak out loud and be like, damn, man, like I'm out here fucking trying to do this thing and I'm over here getting my ass whipped. This is what I'm dealing with. But I still gotta believe and I still gotta get up and I still gotta, because at the end of the day, it's bigger than me. It's not just me. Like, yes, I am Spider-Man. Yes. But there's so much going on in this city that just at the end of the day, that's beautiful. And so, and shout out to 816 Day. And out here in Kansas City, Missouri, you know, big busy, you know.
Is there a 913 day?
I think it's all the same. I mean, I feel it's all the same. I felt like the 913 was inside the 816, but I don't know. I'm not.
I feel like y'all deserve your own day. I mean, that's technically a day. September 13th.
I'm not getting into the back and forth with y'all. I just know it was 6 day. So
I'm not saying that like
I know you wouldn't try to be shady. I know you wouldn't try to be shady.
I was like, I feel like y'all deserve your own day.
People like to be shady about the 913 side, do all things. Now, hey, shout out to the Popper and what's her name? The Glow, I believe. That's what she goes by. The Glow. Something the Glow. Dang, I should have had it on my thing. But and also Casey Diamond, what's his name? Damn, I should have had all the name. But yeah, I was in a little video for the 816 that I was like, shout out to that. So yeah, another course and content for you guys out there. But yeah, so I just love Spider-Man. I think that it's a great cartoon for the kids. Like my son loved Spider-Man. Like he was Spider-Man every year. Bitch, up until Black Panther came out, Black Panther came and just took that nigga's spot. Because let me tell you something, every year that boy was Spider-Man. Okay, he was Spider-Man. But then once, you know,
the Black Panther.
Once we was doing that, bitch, it was over. Okay,
Get out of
they was
here.
Black Panther for the rest of the days. But
Speaking of Black Panther, not Black Panther, but I guess X-Men, they have casted Storm, you guys. And it's a young lady. I forget her first name. I think her name is Moya Boyd, if I'm not mistaken. But she's a Broadway actress. Okay, coming to the silver screen. I think the streets are pretty okay with it. I feel like there wasn't too much detraction from her being announced. Besides, some people still. Okay, here's the thing though, and I understand, because Storm is a brown to medium dark skinned Caribbean woman. Every time that she has been cast, it has been a light skinned woman, mixed race on top of that, light skinned woman playing this obviously chocolated, melanated black goddess, right? Which I agree with. That should not be a thing. Like, there's too many, especially now, there are too many brown to medium dark skinned women that can play this role, that are young enough to play this role, right? And then it gets into, now Storm is canonically.
What is that?
Whew, it's the word canon. Okay. Canonically.
Jesus. Okay.
In the canon, she is Caribbean. So there's no need for her to be American or played by an American actress. And even with that said, we sat through a decade plus of Rihanna. We can sit through a dark-skinned woman with some sort of Caribbean to island accent as well too. So y'all really could have just went and got one of our diaspora sisters from one of these islands,
from down under,
okay, to do said things, okay. So she is brown, but there's a few people that she's still not dark enough, and I'm like, okay, now we're just getting into the semantics of things, because there's still costuming that has to go down, there's still hair and makeup that has to go down. Like, everybody fucking chill. This is not like the Children of Blood and Bone, Amanda, a light skin. This ain't the same type of party. They actually went to go get a black ass girl to play a black ass woman. Okay, hope everybody's happy.
You know, again, poor Chloe Bailey, because as you said at the beginning of this goddamn broadcast, we only had Jasmine for a minute. So when we also could celebrate Storm was another one. Storm was another one, bitch, when we playing pretend, that you go ahead and slide up in that, because she's another black woman. So it's just like, I get it. Light skin, dark skin, whatever the fuck. As a black girl, Storm was one of them ones.
True, but
okay,
there is still too much representation.
No. I wasn't negating that. I wasn't negating that at all. I agree with you that because a darker skinned girl should play it in the movie, and that there should be representation. My only point, and not taking away from that at all, is just that I get it as a black girl. Again, shout out to Chloe Bailey for just bigging up Storm, in the sense that Storm was one of them ones, because we only had so many black princesses or black goddesses or black anything to play when we play and pretend. You know what I'm saying? But no, absolutely. I think it's so important that we have an actual chocolate skin girl play Storm, because, as you said, we ain't never seen it done before. But again, period, is like, she's one of us. So it's like, bitch, like, let's just celebrate it. Why we gotta get all caught up in the bullshit? Not saying that again. It should be a darker skin girl.
If it's glaringly obvious, then yes. But the thing is, the girl is brown. Ridiculous. She would fail the brown paper bag test. Like that. That's all I'm saying. She's literally black. Like, and then somebody posted, I guess she did like a TikTok or something of her and her whole family, because this one did nobody know who she was truly. But like she had went viral like several months ago for posting her and her family for being a beautiful black family. Like everybody in her family was gorgeous, the men, the women, everybody, right? So then for you all to sit up here and be like she's still not black enough.
It's like,
but then if they fucked around and I got a black British bitch to play, then y'all be mad about that. Cause I'm be real with you, nobody want to Cynthia Erivo. The streets was saying, please do not cast Cynthia Erivo, and I have to agree. Because I would have been great with a Lupita, even though she is technically of the Panther universe. Mm-hmm. You know, yeah. But fuck, they got Robert Downey Jr. fucking switching roles and playing Dr. Doom. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
It's hard being an actress because there's so many of them. There's so many that can do it.
Well, on top of the fact that Marvel was playing fucking games with a majority of their black superheroes and stars and shit, because y'all played it in my pretend baby daddy's face, Mahershala Ali. Like the fact that we're not getting a Blade. And we're not getting a Blade with Mahershala Ali is clearly on Kevin Feige or Feige, however the fuck you say your name, and Marvel Studios, because he let it be known that they fucked around and dragged their feet, and now I don't even want to do it. That exactly, I don't want to do it now. Fuck it. He said, because bottom line, if they wanted it to get made, it would have got made. Because we getting a fucking Ghost Rider with Ryan, I see Chris, what the fuck that boy name? Ryan Gosling. The last time we had a motherfucking Ghost Rider was in the early 2010s with Nicolas Cage, which he said he regrets that he even spent any time getting his body into shape because you motherfuckers didn't believe he was actually in shape. Y'all thought that motherfucker's stomach was CGI. He said, I don't never put myself through that again. Only for motherfuckers to sit up here and believe that I didn't go to the gym, I'll never do that shit again. Chris Hemsworth and these niggas, they're killing themselves. For you to say, now granted, I know that Nicolas Cage is not like a Hollywood heartthrob, no shit, but the fact that y'all just think folks just gonna have out here painting on their abs. Everybody ain't Drake.
I'm dead. Okay. Go see Spider-Man.
Go see Spider-Man.
Damn it.
Yes.
Go see Spider-Man. It's definitely, I feel, will be resonating in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's to take responsibility with the power that you have, you know, cherish the moments that you have with your people.
Embrace the changes, you know.
Embrace the changes. Don't be scared to get your ass whipped because you'll be okay at the end of the day. God got us.
Not even that you're going to get your ass whipped, but like, don't be afraid of your greatness.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's really what that was.
I agree with that.
Like it's taking over because you don't know how to control it. But once you know how to control it,
you got it.
You're good.
Spider-Man.
Can't nobody stop you.
Spider-Man
does whatever a spider can. Do 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 do. Look out! Here comes Spider-Man. Go Web, go.
Would you like to rate?
Sure.
I would like to say that, you know, chocolate was good. Chocolate was good. But I'm going to have to give it number one spot. And this was hard because both of these ladies really did their big one. Like, I want to give them both the same, but I can't, you know, just because it's just, you know.
Who got the edge?
The tiny piece of the edge is going to be the pecan turtle. And I think that's mainly because it's like, oh my God, it's such a good go-to, just in general, even without wine, but with the wine.
Yeah, because once we got down to the bottom and all that caramel, all that salted caramel.
But with the wine, and man, it was just really an experience, you know, because the nuts and the saltiness and the sweetness and the creaminess, and it was just all a lot, you know. But the cheesecake, bro, as I said, a hint of marzipan, but really just it was that bubblegum flavor. I was like, oh my God, this is so good.
Took you back.
It really did. It
took
me right back. The wine, I'm going to give a solid 8.75.
Oof. Yeah.
This was nice. I would love to just drink this, like I said, with a nice steak and potatoes, and it's just candlelit evening, 9:25 p.m. on a Friday.
It's a real specific time.
On a Friday,
9:25.
full moon.
Must be a full moon.
Yes.
Feel like one of the night.
Wake up in the cloud. We can dance if you want.
Get it cracking if you like. Must be a full moon. Feel like one of the night.
Yeah. One of those. So I agree with that. I 8.75. What about you?
So I'm gonna give it to the chocolate, just because those brownie pieces and that wine was making sweet, sweet love like Anita Baker.
Sweet loving, would you be mine?
Hey, sweet chocolate phone, morsel mine. Okay, so I will also say second is or not also, but I will say the second is to the salted caramel, because like I said, was just the caramel, the salt. And for me, the pecans, because the pecans really just absorbed.
Yeah.
It just absorbed every single tannic piece that it was given. It calmed. It was like literally a fire extinguisher on a brush fire. Like it just said, chill out.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that. And then just the cherry on cherry, the spiked cherries of it all with the cherry cheesecake.
Oh my God.
These were all great. That is my 1, 2, 3. The wine itself. Now, I'll be real with you, with the ice creams, not that great for me overall. If we had it with savory food, because y'all, I really want to get these other items, but I didn't have time to wait. But if we had it with like barbecued items, or like it's the hoisin, or like the like teriyaki, potato, some sort of like savory option, I think I would have enjoyed this way more. As just a sippable wine itself, this shit is not sippable. I have got to drink this with something. I'm not just cracking this open and girl, I'm hot as fuck. I feel like I drank a pint by myself. I'm hot. Okay, I'm hot and bothered. Okay. Ain't no way I'm just cracking this open for funsies, bitch. I need this with all the Tuscan wood fire grilled shit you gonna throw at me, plus dessert. Because we gotta get to the fucking bottle, because I'm not taking that bitch home. Okay, I'm not taking this home and I'm drinking it by itself. I need something. So my overall score, with all that being considered, is a 7.8.
Okay.
And it has nothing to do with the quality. It has nothing to do with being bad.
No.
Just for what it was for tonight.
You got the sustainability stamp.
Ooh.
So
period.
Yeah.
So for what it is tonight, for me it's a 7.5. It's great, but I'm hot. I said, this shit had me burning up on the inside, and it's cool with ice cream, but much better. I feel it'd be much better with
some
food.
heat.
Yes, because it's peppery, so it needs something savory, in my opinion. But we got through this bitch tonight.
Shout out to Blue Bunny for the little tiny scoops, because for our lactose intolerant folk like myself, where we just can't seem to stay away.
Can't stay, y'all.
At least we got these little tiny.
Just can't stay.
And maybe you can share it with someone, and then tonight not be a full disaster.
This was 5 ounces.
Okay, so what? 2.5.
5.5.
So about 0.75. This is what we got. Was what
2.75 is what we had.
So, anyways, well, with that being said,
what's your final sip?
Oh, my final. Thank you. So this is the part of the show. It has been here from the beginning, where we just like to, because once you sip, once you smell, and once you swirl, you got to savor.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You got to savor, and you got to think about life and look back at, what you experienced.
Because we spilled. Okay, look at that. Another S, bitch. Okay, we be here spilling. So we got to give you the last sip.
Yeah. So my last sip is just going to be, savor life, you guys. You never know when our last day is here on this lovely earth, you know, and not even to just take it super dark. It's really to make it light and make you just appreciate every single day and the beauty that it has, even if things aren't going like the greatest. It's just like the ups and the downs are so, so, so important. And when you're able to look back and just admire where you've come from, where you are, who you kicked it with, what y'all did, what y'all drank, you know, what you ate, like
Where y'all
all that.
been?
Come on now. The time of what, like, it was just, you know, what was playing, the music, it genuinely gives wine a place, you know, to be celebrated, you a place to be celebrated, the moment to a place to be celebrated. And it's not to say that every single moment just has to be celebrated, but I want us to get in the habit of being more celebratory during things and times like these, especially because life, again, is just so fucking short and people are dying every single day, you know what I mean? So just do your best to appreciate the moment. Where this very moment, this very present is a blessing, and I'm so glad to be sharing it with y'all. Cheese.
Very lovely.
Thank you.
My uncle actually echoed those same sentiments today too while we were out together, you know, having our family time. And, you know, they're making, like I said, my grandma will be 85 in a few days, and she'll be making her way down to Texas to go be with my aunt and her great grandchildren, because she's blessed to have great grandchildren. But what she don't know, what they don't know, might be cat on the bag, but there might be a surprise visit.
That was a surprise.
And they may go down there and surprise them and visit them, you know, whatnot. And that's exactly what my uncle said, you know, because my uncle's a bass player. He's been a musician for practically most of his life, you know, and so he was saying that his favorite song is by a group named Cameo, and the theme of the song is just like, you only have one life to live, you got to enjoy it. And he said that's like one of his mottos that he lives by. So I love that you said that, because that was also mentioned today. But what I will say is that the best is yet to come. Hey, okay, listen. So they sang that today at church. That's like one of my favorite Jesus chants that there is, right? That one, and yes, Lord, for the rest of my days, and we will praise you for the rest of our days. Yes. I love that.
Yeah.
Because it's literally the lamb chop song. It's like the gospel lamb chop song. Like, this is a song that does it, like, it just don't ever stop. But that is the message. The best is yet to come, man.
Yeah.
We they sang that today, and then we reminded ourselves of that while we were in the car. And then on the way to the movies, on spray painted on the side of a building, it said the best is yet to come. So I just want to keep you guys encouraged. Keep it in your mind that the best is yet to come, because weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. You have to count it all as joy. And shout out to Pastor Tony Cobb's brother. He did a really special word on that today, and it just was just a chain reaction of those things. My fervent prayer and wish and duty is to never beat you with God. I never want to beat you with God. I want to encourage you with God, even as I drink this wine that He turned from water. Amen. I just want to encourage you through God, because you know what, I also, this is kind of like a two-part of the rant. I wasn't even, thank God, I wasn't trying to say this, but like, I want to just encourage you all to stop letting people interfere with your relationship with God. That's what I would want, because I hear so much about church hurt, and I hear so much about things. But the thing is, you are a human and they are a human. Yeah. If you are tapped in with God, all you can do is just say, hey, have mercy on that person's soul. Because you know what they talking is not of God.
Yeah.
What they talking ain't all I can do is maybe impart a word on you to keep you encouraged. Because it's very easy to blame God or the universe for those that don't believe for your problems. But again, like I said earlier, even in dating, even in education, even in finances, even in child rearing, all these things you have to take accountability for. And you are responsible for your relationship with God. I don't care what Miss Mary said. I don't care what Pastor so-and-so said. I don't care what Deacon Jones said.
Joneses, okay.
I don't care what none of them folks said. If that place is not feeding you spiritually, then you have every right to uproot yourself. And ask God to direct you to where his word is actually being preached profoundly and with integrity. Yes. With integrity, okay? Because we all know some of these folks ain't right, and they talking about lock the doors, and you need to give $1,200, and you a hoe, you're a harlot for this, and you're a heretic for that. Nobody comes to church to get beat down, and a lot of the times, it's these messages that are given in God's name, but they're filled with human doubt. And that is doing nothing but confusing you as well, too. And if you're not savvy enough, if you're not tapped in, you don't have your own relationship with God enough, you will let other people's nastiness, rudeness, crudeness, carelessness, low energy, all of that stuff keep you from the relationship you're supposed to have with God. So that is my thing. The best is yet to come, man. Even if you don't see it, even if it has been long, because you don't even have to be a believer. This is just life. Life just be fucking happening, bro. You'll lose your job. You get into a fucking car accident. You'll fall sick. Break your arm. All this shit can happen to you, and you can be the staunchest Christian. You could give every piece of money you have to the church. You could be a usher. You could be a secretary. You could for the church. You could do whatever, but things are going to happen. Whether you are in the church or not, and it is always going to be a test of your faith to understand that you are not bigger than the program, no matter what you believe in. Even if you don't believe in anything, you're not bigger than the trees. You're not bigger than the bees. You're not bigger than the air. You're not bigger than the water. Because even if you don't believe they were created, even if the gases and the masses in the air of Earth combined and colluded and exploded to make this, you still not bigger than that shit that happened. Whether you believe a God did it or not, you still not bigger than that. Be crumbled up into a piece. Okay? You're not bigger than the aliens that live on Mars. We're not the only motherfuckers out here. You feel what I'm saying? We don't want to do it. So all that being said, the best is yet to come. Do not let people keep you from your joy, keep you from your connection with whatever your chosen higher power is. Mine is Jesus. Yours is probably Muhammad or whomever. I'm not here.
There's a bunch.
I'm not here to fight you on that. But as long as you have some sort of spiritual grounding, of some sort and humanity, I can do a lot with that. Now we can sit here and debate about this because that's just human shit. And at the end, when we're all dead, we all just hope we're right. that's really it. We're just all really praying, hoping that we right, and we was praying to the right person.
That the best is yet to come.
Okay,
that's really what we hope.
Okay, because there are some people that want to leave. There's some people that know that this earthly plane ain't where it's at. Some people like, you know what? It's better if I get the fuck up out of here.
You know what? That's all right. Y'all got it.
Y'all got this. Y'all got it. Because I have peace now and I know where I'm going. You know? But yeah, the best is yet to come. That was just that was just something that just resonated from the time I opened my eyes to being in this seat with you today. And even with me, you know, being late, I just recollect what today was and what I was doing, and it was not a wasted day. It was not an empty day. I have a lovely, beautiful person here that understands that this show gonna get done. Okay, it's gonna get motherfucking done. And I'm gonna be a piece of toasted shit in the morning going to work. I was cussing myself out 12 ways from Sunday on the way here about how motherfucking tired I'm gonna be tomorrow. But it is, because the best is yet to come. Soon we won't have to worry about those things. Soon this will pay the bills. Soon this will be enough. Soon all the people used to come to the store, all the people we used to work with, would be like, oh man, I remember XYZ. It's so great to see what you're doing. Even now, there are people that are starting to recognize us, bro. Like, I've had at least 3 people at different times. And I've just mentioned I've heard of the Wines and Chocolate Show. Wow. Yeah, that's me. It is you. Wow. 3 times that shouldn't happen. That's amazing. And that's before we was getting a few hundred views per thing. Oh, the girls in my job. Somebody said the girls in their job watch the Wines and Chocolate Show. Wow. I've heard of that. There's some girls in my office that watch that. Wow. You know what I'm saying? True that. The best. The best. Is it? Hey. Yes. I love it.
Well, with that said, you all, we greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you for being here with us.
Yes.
For sipping with us, for, indulging with us. Yes. Indulging us.
Yes. I like that.
Okay. Because
indulging with us and just flat out indulging us. Just listening to our bullshit.
Voluptuous.
Yes.
Sensuous.
Yes.
Vivacious.
Yes.
And powerful.
Yes.
God damn it.
In your
all up in your
pushing your trait.
Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, send in the reviews, send in the suggestions. We would love nothing more but to taste along with you guys. Join the Patreon, okay?
Please.
Follow Nisa at the Creative Treasures. At the Creative Treasures, make sure y'all follow her. Get y'all some amazing, we're gonna be collaborating some more. We're gonna be collaborating with Miss Nisa. And if you join the Patreon, you guys get a little bit more exclusives and some, you guys are gonna get some real customized, treats and things to drink along with us. So we love you so much. Happy Sunday. Have a great week.
Yes.
We love you. My name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
I am Kiki the Countess Cabernet.
And together we are
Wines and Chocolates.
We'll see y'all next time.
Bye. Y'all take care now. You're her. Mm-hmm.